On the mat this morning, welcome to Power Yoga. We're meeting on the mat this morning for a nice Power Yoga series, okay? We're beginning in Dancers pose right here on the mat. Try to get into that place where we are opening up the sternum, which is the T-bone part of the chest here. We're opening up into backbends to get into our scorpion pose with much more grit and much more weight, okay? We're just going to do hip plays as well. In our headstands, trying to straighten up, get into that back bending space, okay? And let's create space and explore with our body this morning. Just tell yourself your balance here, it's a little topsy-turvy. And balance we shall have. Good. Now we go down. We're going to come down in our quad stretch here. Stretch. Open the chest. Lengthen the frame of the spine, okay? From the crown of the head to the tailbone. And let's get into a standing sequence balance right here. Open up the glutes, the quads, the hamstrings. We're centering by pressing down to the circumference of the ball of our feet. Our right foot. Good. Take one more breath here. Good. I'm going to come in Virabhasana 3. Good. And then we come to airplane mode, like a golf swing. Good. We'll bring all the way back down here. Try to lengthen through the frame of the spine. Back up into mountain or a let us flow and lengthen. Back up. Good. Now we're going to go down and flow to get to the same side, okay? Open up the chest, plank, up dog, plank. Open the chest. Drop down the sitting bones. The tailbone gets a nice lift here. Plank. Curl the toes. In our down dog curler here. And then down. Now we need to walk it back. And then we're going to come through. In our second side. Dancer's pose. Now it gets a little bit acrobatic here. We really want to get to that space where the quads are getting a nice stretch here, as well as the hamstrings. And as we go, we are lengthening to the entire frame of the spine here. Lengthen, lengthen. Open the chest. Breathe in. Good. One more breath here. Good. Come out. Then come all the way down. Quad stretch here. Feels good, especially for runners. Come back here. Just feel the entire frame of the body. Get a nice release. Good. Mountain, Asana. Plank, forward fold. Tap it through. And then all the way here. Now we need to flow. Open up that hip, plank, up dog, open up the chest, lengthen the entire frame of the body, plank and down dog. Good. So I'm going to walk it back again. This time we're coming through to our Trikonasana tree pose, okay? Good. Now, I don't like to feel any garment when I'm standing in my tree pose. Just try to avoid the frame or the knee socket. Get our pulse here. Now we need to come to the back here and just get a shoulder rotation. Just play with the shoulders to a little rotation. Back and forth, back and forth. Good, it's a deep, deep stretch here. Don't be aggressive, just be sort of dynamic, okay? Just slowly 1 or 2 breaths here to feel our standing up, forward tilt, back out, second side. Forward tilt, back out, open the shoulders, lengthen the entire frame of the spine here. Remember, come to opposite ends, so this feels good. Open the chest, and come out, feel that the glutes are very, very much involved here. And then we open and square through. We're coming to the second side. Just facing the front, the same side actually. Just facing the front this time. Just want to come to the frame. Good. Feel that the hips are really getting elongated here. Good. Just take a little moment to quiet down. Feel the thigh bone really get a lengthening, the hamstring and the quads get a nice firm balance. Open the chest. Now give the shoulders a little rub down here. Just a little massage. Good. Deep, deep tissue opening here. Open up. Do a little forward tilt. Good. Second side. I want you to really, really feel that the shoulders are getting a deep, deep opening here. And whether you're about to take a flight, it's very, very opening for the lungs and the throat and the chest here. It engages the entire respiratory system. You have nice balance. Or you just be in front of the computer the whole day, working on some papers. Just get an upward, nice balance. Still here for a deep twist that centers around the respiratory system. Okay? Lengthen. Now we're going into our acrobatic trick here in eagle arms. Raise up. Raise the chest. Forward tilt. Back out. Raise the hands. Forward tilt. Back out. And release. Just a little bit. 1 or 2 breaths. It gets very intense. Now we're just going to shoot through. Boom. Open up. Left. Plank. Up. Dog. Plank and down. Dog. Walk into the back. And then we come to the second side. Beautiful. Should feel really, really engaging here. Just feel the frame of the body. Good. We're testing through our balance here. We're just feeling how the vertebrae play a central part in lifting us up. They're actively involved here. We feel our breath really starting to recoup. This is stretching out major muscle groups. It gives us out of breath here. Open the chest, hug it out. Give the shoulders a nice deep, deep engaging massage here. Cheeks. Now we might engage our breath as well here. We engage the breath of fire or pranayama. Breathing in through the nose. Only just intensify it. We might fix our little elbow here, and then we're standing up into our majestic tree pose on the second side of the leg. And the other leg. Poke out the glutes. The glutes are very, very much involved. They're the cushion here for the tailbone. This engages to lift us up and to give us more balance. Lift up the tailbone. nice deep opener as well for the thigh gap. Arm balance as well. Not just in our standing experience, but also in our walk. We just tell ourselves like and balance we shall have. Good. Let us bring back our focus to the mat. Enough mindfulness, we bring our mind back right here onto the mat. Good. Raise the arms. We might come into tree pose, back palm tree, open up wider, and then you bring it through into eagle grab. Raise up the arms with a forward tilt. Separate the shoulders with an opener here. Good. Move them back. We'll do the second side. Raise the arms. Go forward tilt. Bring them through. And then raise them up. The back. Open and lengthen the frame of the body. Center. And back and down. Feel that gluteal muscle really get a really engagement here. And you're anchored and firmly planted on the mat with enough mindfulness. The body will give out, but with the mind give out. The mind will not give out. Give the shoulders a little wiggle here. Give them some love. Opening up the chest. Square through the shoulders. With the forward tilt. Back up. Second side. Not so fast. So like that. Okay. Square through the shoulders. Forward. And release. Breathe in that pranayama. Good prana. Hydrate, reward the lungs with hydrating, nourishing breath. Feel that deep, deep relaxation coming through entire frame of the body here. Reward yourself with fresh, nourishing breath. Good. Forward tilt, square through, back out. Feel all the engagement around the spine, and then we center through. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Now we lengthen. Dandasana. Forward fold, scoop the sitting bones to the back of the room. Down through. Forward fold and back out. Down. Now we might just float the sickness like plank, up dog, flank and down, dog here. But here we're taking our curler and just really feeling the deep opening in our foot. Get the foot to get a nice rotation here. And bring it all the way back down here. Good. Try to press down the shoulders, shoulder rotation, back bends here, and then we're coming here through. We're entering Konasana here. Open up the shoulders wide, lift up the torso through by pressing down towards the balls of our feet here. Elongate, revolve the chest open here. Feel that nice massive side body stretch. It's good and engaging. Open, lift and grow. Slowly, 2 more breaths here. Good. Come out. And then we come to backbends here. Open the chest. The glutes are very much involved here. This is support place, okay? And then we come through. Go back down. Whichever way you prefer. Evolve the chest and open, open, open and lengthen. Press down to the balls of the feet. The feet at about 90 or 40 degree. Open, lengthen up the chest, open wider. Good. Feel that intensity. Side stretch, as well as through the hamstrings and the glutes. And the quads are very much involved. And then we center through. And as you center through here, just give yourself a nice little tilt. The pelvic floor, there's a nice stretch as well here. Lengthen. You might come to Prasarita. Oh, we proceed straight through. See the side. Open and lengthen. All the way down. Involve the chest. And then come through. Back to standing. And then forward fold. Might take Prasarita here. Sitting close to the back of the room. Back out. Good. Headstand 2. 1. And push it through. Plank. Up dog. Plank and down dog with a curl up. Good. We're coming through here, but let's take it from this angle. We're now coming into our headstands. And as we're coming into headstands, we're really telling ourselves that we have, starting off in Prasarita, you tell yourself you have balance, center the mind, quiet the mind, okay? Come to that quiet place of pensive thought on the mat. Just come to that quiet place of pensive thought, thoughtfulness and mindfulness. Sitting close to the back of the room. Lengthen the entire frame of the body here. Now, at some point, the crown of our heads will be at the floor. Just breathe, breathe, breathe. Lengthen the stretch of the body here. Feel that the abs are very much involved. The quads and the hamstrings. Just a deep stretch here. Breathe it in. Good. Yes. Come down here with me on the floor, maybe the hip openers here. Just open up the hips. Just bring this leg in. 3 or 4 breaths here. Down the floor. Good. 1 more breath. Good. Breathe come through. Into tripod, okay? Tripod headstand. And just going to do some hip plays to open up the hips more in inversions, okay? Don't feel like you're in your neck at all here. Feel like the upper chest is really up anchor here. Open up the pelvic floor. Draw it out. Lift up the chest. Breathe. You breathe in pranayama. Through your nose. feel like the spine is getting a nice tilt all the way out through to the tailbone. Feel on the side body, the abs are also getting a nice deep stretch here. Okay, just making one more breath here, and then we move on, okay? Come to star, and then come through slowly. Open and lengthen the shoulders to the opposite ends of the mat. When it comes to Prasarita, I'm going to lift up again. Headstands here. Feeling deep into the pelvic floor. So headstand really gets play on our hip flexibility, okay? Good. Now let's try backbends away from the wall. Good. 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 Very good. Right, what? Ah, yes. Open, lengthen. Good. Center through, hip come down. We're going to do some side stretches here. Good dynamic today. As you come up, make sure you don't move from the socket of your elbows, okay? Open the chest. Lengthen. side. We're now coming to plow pose, but we'll start off with heavy belly. But make sure you come to the upper chest area first before you get into your plow. See that pelvic tilt here. Good. Try to come up upper chest area.